Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video. If you're following the Summer Wells case, you'll want to see this. So I found this girl on TikTok, Jennalyn. I actually think it was recommended from a YouTube channel. But tonight, she is doing an interview with David Dotson and his daughter.
All right, tonight, 10:30 in my live, I will be interviewing David Dotson and his daughter. Register and make sure you're there.
She has some pretty interesting content too. I'm going to go through a few of those videos, but if you're on TikTok, you should definitely go check her out.
Actually, yes, this comment right here is completely true. Let me roll the footage of what the neighbor said she heard that day.
On the watch and hypervigilant. That's how Jody Sue Brown was the very day Summer Wells went missing.
There's no TV, no noise at all.
Jody Sue was in her cabin with her teenage kids, 19 and 14, waiting for anything.
We were kind of hyper alert because of property things that had happened the day before. So we were listening for noise. Everything was kind of quiet.
The sale brought a plethora of people to their door, confused about which piece of land was for sale, leading to a dispute of property lines.
While we were out at one point doing survey lines, and there was a flash of a car that went up Candace and Donnie's driveway. Something about it struck me wrong.
She and her family next heard a truck door slamming and dismissed it as their neighbors. The next sound was harder to justify. About an hour and a half before Summer is thought to go missing, Jody Sue, her son, and her daughter heard something far more suspicious. A scream.
It stopped all three of us cold.
Her daughter was the first to go to the cabin door. Then all three were there, listening still.
We heard just this kind of shrill, almost animalistic scream.
Animalistic, but not an animal.
Knew it was, wrong. It wasn't a dog. It wasn't an animal.
That vigilance kicking into overdrive. Jody Sue and her son went out to look for the source of the scream.
My son and I decided to go out, look and see what we could see. We went back onto the bank. Didn't see anything. Didn't hear anything.
They went on with their evening. The kids returned to being kids. Jody Sue headed down her driveway around 6 to tend to flowers.
And at this point, I start hearing Candace hollering for Summer. And then my brain immediately went, scream earlier, this, uh-oh.
Jody Sue was the first to hear those calls and the first to join the search for Summer.
I dropped my purse. I tried to yell up at Candace. I was like, I'm looking, and I started looking.
Jody Sue searched one side of a creek, Summer's brothers the opposite side.
What do you guys think about that? Drop it in the comments. So I'm not sure how this detail got overlooked, but Candace in this clip I'm going to show you contradicts herself in regards to Summer's attire the day they came back and went to the lake.
Change clothes?
Yeah, I changed her clothes because when I have the windows down, it could be 100 degrees. I'll have all the windows on. Roll up the window, Mommy, I'm cold. And she not be cold, but I still do it.
Is that part of Summer's
That's
personality?
just Summer.
Listen to this next clip. She's going to tell you how Summer is always hot, and that's why she was in a thin bathing suit.
She get in her bathing suit or...
I actually put her bathing suit on before we left home because it was really hot out that day.
Okay.
So it was just something small and thin, not so hot.
Okay.
Because I know how she gets too hot.
Okay. And what was it for that day? Give me an idea.
Probably in the 80s.
Okay.
I don't want to...
So
That's a big difference. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments.
Lane said she arrived at the Beach Creek area around 9 p.m. on June 15th, the night Summer was reported missing.
I was ready. I was like, let's do this. Let's get the flashlights out. Let's get some snacks in our bags. It's going to be an all-nighter, And they wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us even go up there.
Just a friend of the family, and everything that I've tried to do is just to be an encouragement and a support to the family. That's really what I feel like my place is. And if I do that, I stay out of trouble. Yeah. Because I get in trouble easy. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Okay, so as you can see, the statement behind me I got directly from findsummerwells.com. That is the Wells official website for finding Summer. Now let me read to you in quotations exactly what Candace says happened that day. Now when she says she's referring to her mother and says, quote, she goes, well, we know the boys aren't going to help us. I know Summer will, end quote. Then Candace says, so I yelled for Summer. Summer was in the house with the boys. She comes out. Now, the significance behind this is that she's saying that she yelled for Summer and Summer came out on her own accord. But this video that she makes a statement in regarding that day is completely different. Let me roll it for you.
And she's like, we gotta get these transplanted. I was like, all right, well. She goes, well, we know the boys ain't gonna help because they don't like to do flowers.
Yeah, what boy does, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, but I know someone that will. So I ran back in the house and I grabbed Summer. She was sitting in the kitchen playing with her little, what are them, little short guys with the...
Now, she described that two completely different scenarios in two completely different ways. The reason that's important is because if someone in law enforcement or anyone asks you, did you go in the building, and you say no, and then later on change your story and say, well, I went in, that's a lie. The truth doesn't change, right? Drop it in the comments. What do you guys think?
I just pray that when she comes home, we'd still pray for her.
That's right,
yes. Continue to lift her up to you, dear Father. She might need therapy, Jesus, but we are praying, dear Father, that whenever this child comes home, that she is going to be such a huge blessing to this entire world.
Yes.
Okay, can someone tell me why 3 or 4-year-old at the time, Summer Wells, had her own Facebook profile? And before someone says it's probably a fake, let me show you how I know it's not. Okay, so if you look at all the friends on the profile, it's Candace and all Hunter's family. And as you can see right here, Candace liked her picture in March of 2020. And then on her other picture, it was liked by family members of Hunter. And the biggest oddity to this profile is this, full-time mommy. She was 3 or 4. Drop it in the comments. What do you guys think?
Okay, so a couple things. I think that we all know Robin is incredibly awkward, but still some of the things that she says just don't sit right with me. And the other thing I wanted to say is, wow, I really love this TikToker. I cannot wait for the live tonight. I hope that you guys will be there and we can talk about how it goes maybe tomorrow or the next day. I love you guys so very much. I hope you're having an incredible day and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye.